Aloha, this is Chef Ralph from Catering from Soup to Nuts and Vineyard Food Company, coming to you from 1951 Vineyard Street in Wailuku. Today we're going to make Mahi cakes. We're going to start off our Mahi cakes with fresh Mahi that came from the north shore of Maui. We're going to need about 1 pound of Mahi. And that will take care of about 6 people, 6 portions if they're a dinner-sized portion. We're going to cut it in half and then cut it right down so that it's just like julienne chunks. And then turn it to the side and chop it up so that it's about 1/4 inch little cubes here. And just throw it in with the rest of the previous cut Mahi that I have here. And this can go for both Mahi cakes that are large for a dinner as well as little petite ones that you can use for the holidays or for a nice party. Once you've done that, you start with some green onions that are chopped, both the white and the green part, because I like that color that the green gives. Then a little bit of garlic that's been chopped. We just include that on in. A little bit of ginger, and I love ginger, so if you really like ginger, you can omit the garlic and add even more. From there, we have a little bit of basil and also a little bit of cilantro. Along with that, a little bit of pepper. You don't need to use any salt because you're using approximately a tablespoon of shoyu, which already has a lot of salt included. A little bit of sesame seed oil, just to give that flavor, approximately a tablespoon or less. Again, you can omit it if you don't like that flavor, but I find when included, it really helps to bring out the ginger. Next, we have a little bit of diced, very fine diced red peppers. Last but not least, about 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs. The last 2 ingredients that we include is 2 eggs that have been already mushed together and whipped, and some mayonnaise. Most of our cooking over here is a little bit of continental mainland as well as Pacific Rim mixed together. Once you've done that, you're going to need to let it rest for a little bit so that the mayonnaise, the eggs, and the panko breadcrumbs all come together so that they act as a glutinous glue to bind your Mahi together. So given that, we're going to put this aside, and I've already got one that's been sitting for a little bit that we're going to pull out and make into Mahi cakes. So 1 down and 1 up. This one, like I said, has been sitting for approximately 1 hour, just so that it now becomes more of a cake. And you can see how the consistency is one that will stick it together really nicely. Now that we're back to this consistency, approximately 6 ounces for each Mahi cake. And the last thing that you need to do is just put it in some more panko breadcrumbs just to coat the exterior side. And from there, all we're doing, a little bit of oil and on the fry pan to cook. While we're starting to get that one going, I'm going to do a small one that you would use for an appetizer. You want it to be no more than maybe 1 bite for an appetizer. And this goes nicely with a robolade or some kind of a cream, a wasabi cream or wasabi sauce goes nicely. Again, once you have that, just put it right on and fry those up. All right, now that we've had these on the pan for about 5, maybe 6 minutes, we're going to turn these over and put a nice brown, crisp layer on the bottom of the other side. Again, this bigger one you may want to put in the oven just for about 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes max, depending upon the thickness of it, just to make sure that all the Mahi that has been incorporated in the center is completely cooked. Once we've got all of that, I'm going to just go underneath, and by the magic of cameras, here is one of the large ones for dinner. This is a Mahi cake with a little bit of lilikoi cream, which is passion fruit for those of you on the mainland, and a little bit of fruit salsa with a little jasmine rice. And for those holiday evenings, when you want to have a poo-poo to pass, here's a little mahi cake that you can pass with a little wasabi cream, a little lemon, and here we have sweet Thai chili sauce. I want you to visit MauiMagazine.net for our special offer at Vineyard Food Company in Wailuku. Come and visit and have some great food on Maui. Aloha.